on WJMH Reports, Howard Long Wellness Center in Wheeling wants to keep you healthy in every way possible.
The Trolley Museum in Washington, Pennsylvania offers a fun and educational look at a less used form of transportation.
And have a toontastic time at Ogilby's latest art exhibit.
Keep watching because WJMH Reports starts right now.
Thanks for joining us for this broadcast of WJMH Reports. Here with Emily McLean, I'm Corey Nollinger.
As always, we are joined by Shayla Klein and Kyle Patrick. Shayla and I traveled back in time when visiting the Pennsylvania Trolley Museum.
It was so cool to see all the old trolleys and stuff.
Yeah, and they even had a cat there named Frank, who was actually named after the man who invented the first electric trolley.
He was such a cute cat.
He really was.
I know you guys talking about it all week. You guys had a lot of fun there. It seemed like a pretty cool place to be.
Yeah, it was really fun.
In other news, an upcoming walk will help raise money to cure multiple sclerosis. Walk MS is a walk which raises money to help cure multiple sclerosis, which is being held on Saturday, April 25th at Heritage Port in Wheeling. The route is 2 miles, but it's also possible to walk the route twice for a longer distance. Walker check-in is at 9 a.m. and the walk starts at 10 a.m. When you participate in Walk MS, the funds you raise give hope to more than 6,000 people with MS in the community. Multiple sclerosis interrupts the flow of information between the brain and the body, and it stops those being affected from moving. Multiple sclerosis affects more than 2.3 million worldwide. Walk MS is a day that brings friends, families, and coworkers together to embrace the important cause. To register for the walk, go to walkvab.nationalmssociety.org. To participate in Walk MS, go to walkvab.nationalmssociety.org. The 35th Annual Elegant Glass Show will be taking place in Moundsville this summer. WJMH reporter Trishell Riggle is standing by in the studio with more on this event.
The Elegant Glass Show and Sale will be held this summer on June 12th, 13th, and 14th. The convention will be held in the Moundsville Center building, located inside the former West Virginia Penitentiary. This event is being held by the Fostoria Glass Society of America. There will be glassware by Fostoria, Imperial, Morgantown, and much more featured at the event. The hours will be Friday from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. and Saturday 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. and Sunday 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. There will be a glass auction Saturday at 5 p.m. and a flea market Sunday at 8 a.m. Proceeds from this event will be benefiting the Fostoria Glass Museum. Reporting in the studio, I'm Trishell Riggle for WJMH News.
Thanks, Trishell. For more information on this event, you can contact Fostoria Glass Museum at 304-845-9188. Again, that number is 304-845-9188.
The Washington, Pennsylvania Trolley Museum offers many tourist attractions. One worth visiting is the Pennsylvania Trolley Museum.
Initially, trolleys were drawn by horses. In the 1890s, the first electric trolley was invented. In the 1940s, when the use of trolleys began to dwindle down, the Pittsburgh Electric Railway Club took it into their liberty to preserve them. Much has changed since trolleys were relevant. Pennsylvania Trolley Museum Executive Director Scott Becker believes the museum gives patrons a glance into the past.
It's a great way to portray American history, what it was like to live 50 or 100 years ago, because the streetcar was central to people's lives. They traveled to work, to school, to church, to the amusement park, to the movies. The streetcar took them everywhere.
Since opening in 1962, the museum has grown in size. Museum visitor Olivia Luvara was excited to spend the day at the museum.
I'm most excited to actually go on my first trolley and see our first trolley.
The Pennsylvania Trolley Museum is a very big attraction. They offer quality entertainment for all ages, ranging from an interactive children's exhibit to a 4-mile vintage trolley ride. Museum patron Patty Lynn Growden believes the museum offers fun for the whole family.
It's very kid-friendly. The kids just love riding the trolley, and it's just a fun place to be.
The Pennsylvania Trolley Museum has many special events, so be sure to check out their website at patrolley.org to see what's coming up. Again, that website is patrolley.org.
The Howard Long Wellness Center is a great place to get in shape for the summer. The Wellness Center is a division of Wheeling Hospital. The Wellness Center is the most complete gym and training center in the Ohio Valley. The Wellness Center includes ellipticals, treadmills, stairmasters, and stationary bikes. Along with all the equipment, the Wellness Center offers many trainers. Inside the 55,000 square foot Wellness Center is also a full basketball court, 2 racquetball courts, and a walking track. The main attraction may be the state-of-the-art swimming pool. The Wellness Center offers a variety of different swimming classes and exercises. The locker rooms are very comfortable and private. According to the Wellness Center Director Joe Slavik, not only young people work out at the center.
We have probably, I think the last time we looked, over 270 members who are over the age of 80. So we're able to handle both the very young, the very fit, and the seniors that are trying to stay in shape.
The Howard Long Wellness Center is a great place to get in shape for the summer.
The Howard Long Wellness Center really offers a lot of activities you can't do anywhere else around here.
Yeah, it's when you look at it, like I said, it's probably the most complete facility in the Ohio Valley, and gives every age group a chance to get out there and be active.
Definitely is.
When we come back, big changes are coming to Big Wheeling Creek. Keep watching for more WJMH reports in high definition right here on WLU TV. For continuing to watch WJMH Reports, I'm Emily McLean.
I'm Corey Nellinger. If you love cartoons, there's an exhibit dedicated to cartoons entirely that you will want to hear about.
Ogilvy Institute celebrates the art of cartooning at the Stifel Fine Arts Center. WJMH reporter Harley Pickens visited the exhibit to give you more.
Cartooning has been around for hundreds of years. However, cartooning became popular around the 20th century thanks to newspapers. Cartooning has been around for hundreds of years. However, cartooning became popular around the 20th century thanks to newspapers. Stifel has recognized this form of art and are celebrating it currently at Stifel Fine Arts Center. Stifel Fine Arts Director Rick Morgan invites everyone to come and visit and see what is to offer regardless of age.
Because this is for all ages. That's the beauty of this exhibit, and it really does not matter if you are 3 or 93. I think everybody would enjoy this exhibit. It brings back memories, and it has an opportunity for older people to share their cartoons with the younger people.
The exhibit opened April 2nd and has free admission so all can see. The time of sketches vary from old-time classic cartoons, such as Gertie and the Dinosaur, which go as far back as 1914, to current cartoons such as SpongeBob and The Little Mermaid. Although the exhibit won't last forever, you do have plenty of time to check it out.
This exhibit will run all the way until June 12th, so there is plenty of opportunity for people to come in and look at the artwork. It is always open and free to the public, so please stop by.
Several interactive programs such as animation workshops, school programs, and a cartoon festival are scheduled during the days of the exhibit. Reporting in Studio 117B, I'm Harley Pickens for WJMH News.
Thanks, Harley. The exhibit holds over 80 pieces that will vary both in size and style. The Marshall County Chamber of Commerce hosts several summer concerts every year at Riverfront Park in Mountsville. This year, there will be 5 concerts all beginning at 7 p.m. On June 12th, the summer concerts start off with the Ron Retzer Trio. June 26th will be Miller Smith and Major. July 10th, Easy Street will be performing. July 24th will be Slim Leehart, and August 14th will be Deja Vu. The event has a concession stand that opens at 5:30 p.m. prior to each event and serves hamburgers, hot dogs, cheeseburgers, beverages, and ice cream. The event is free, and it is recommended to bring your own lawn chair to the event.
After years of only having a 1-lane bridge to go out to Big Wheeling Creek, construction is being completed on a brand new 2-lane bridge. The bridge would allow vehicles with heavier capacities to travel to Big Wheeling Creek. Transit will also be faster because now more than 1 car can be on the bridge at once. Construction of the bridge started more than a year ago and ran into a few early problems, but will be ready soon. Those who live on the street are thrilled about the bridge's impending completion after years of planning.
A little later on, you can raise a fun and slightly unusual pet.
And after the break, Shayla Klein sits down with a member of the Girl Scouts to talk about the benefits of joining. I hope they bring me some Samoas. Stay tuned for more WJMH reports on Comcast Channel 14 WLU-TV.
We're now watching WJMH Reports in high definition. I'm Shayla Klein. There is much more to Girl Scouts than cookies. Girl Scouts strives to empower girls to help them become well-rounded individuals. They attain this goal by participating in activities throughout the year. To encourage Scouts to participate, the Scouts can earn badges to be sewn on their vests. Many of these badges require community service. Girl Scout leader Amanda Gouldsberry is here in Studio 117B to tell us more about what Girl Scouts does for the community. Welcome to the show. Thanks. What community projects does your troop do?
We actually do a lot of community projects. We made backpacks with food for local elementary school kids. We are going to be participating in Comcast Cares Day for Girl Scouts. It's just they're coming up to our Girl Scout camp to help fix some things and give us some grant money for each person that participates. We have done Christmas gifts for families that cannot provide for their kids. We've done so many community service projects, and our girls love it.
What's your favorite project that you've done?
I think so far would be the backpacks with food for the kids for over Easter break.
How does one become a Girl Scout?
Becoming a Girl Scout's honestly really easy. There's forms, you just have to fill out one form, call one person, and you can be put into a troop. It's one meeting every week or every 2 weeks, and it's really easy to get joined.
What's your favorite thing about Girl Scouts?
My favorite thing about Girl Scouts would be seeing all the little girls finally realizing that what they're doing and that they're helping others and that they finally understand what Girl Scouts is all about.
Are there age limitations to being a Girl Scout?
Girl Scouts is from kindergarten to senior year in high school, and then after your senior year you can become a leader like I am.
What are the different levels that Girl Scouts have?
There's Daisy, Brownie, Junior, Cadet, Senior, and Ambassador. Ambassador being the oldest and Daisy being the youngest.
And do you know the age groups for that?
Daisy is kindergarten and first grade. Brownie is second and third. Junior is fourth and fifth and sixth. Cadet is 7th and 8th, and Ambassadors 9th through 12th.
What is the best thing about the different activities that you do?
I think the best thing would be just being as a group together, and because Girl Scouts become families. It's a sister to every Girl Scout is what we go by, and they realize that too, and they're together for years and they become that sister.
Why did you decide to lead Girl Scouts after you had finished?
My mom is actually the main leader, and seeing all the little girls that have been after me, and now I decided I had to become a leader. I didn't like to not be involved because I'd always been so involved all through school.
How can our viewers get involved in Girl Scouts?
Your viewers can get involved if they call Jody Gouldsberry, and her number is 304-312-3596. She can help you get put in a troop, or she can forward you to someone that can.
All right, thank you very much for coming in.
No problem. Thank you.
For more information on a troop near you, go to girlscouts.org. You can even find your nearest Girl Scout cookie booth at girlscout.org. WJMH Reports will be back soon.
Watching WJMH Reports right here on WLU-TV. I'm Corey Nollinger.
I'm Emily McLean. Raising pigs sounds like a hard job, but we're here to help you with some tips on raising the cute farm animal. Many people think of pigs as dirty animals who love to roll in the mud and oink all day. However, pigs when properly cared for, are not dirty animals at all. In fact, pigs can be perfectly happy without a mud hole. With the proper food, shelter, and care, it will allow you to raise pigs that are happy and healthy. For a shelter, build a sturdy wooded pen so the pigs won't try to escape. Pigs are very strong animals and can easily break down a poorly built shelter. The shelter should be 16 feet by 16 feet. Spread dry, clean straw over the floor of the shelter. Pigs prefer to sleep on dry and clean straw, so remove any dirty or wet hay daily. They will generally not use their shelter for waste. Keep fresh water out at all times. Use small containers rather than larger ones because pigs quickly dirty their water and require frequent water changes. Grains are a necessary part of a pig's diet. Most of their calories and carbohydrates come from eating grains. Use a mixture of different grains including corn, barley, and wheat. Complete a health check every 5 to 6 weeks. This includes hoof trimming, ear cleaning, and checking their eyes for changes. Catch issues early to ensure that your pig stays healthy. April is National Autism Awareness Month. According to autismspeaks.org, 1 in 68 children are diagnosed with autism. Nearly a quarter a century ago, the Autism Society launched a nationwide effort to promote autism awareness. The mission was to encourage each person with autism to achieve the highest possible quality of life. Spreading autism awareness in schools is a great way to celebrate April and promote inclusion and acceptance in the classroom and beyond. You can help spread awareness by volunteering at a local autism organization, donating money, or hosting an event. If you would like more information about autism or want more ideas on how to spread awareness, you can visit autismspeaks.org. If you are interested in reading about autism, finding events, or want to become an advocate, you can visit autismspeaks.org.
The John Marshall Track and Field Special Olympics will be held April 30th behind John Marshall High School. The event gives children with special needs a chance to get active and participate in a little bit of competition. Events include running, shot put, and wheelchair races for children in wheelchairs. John Marshall Special Programs teacher Catherine Folmar believes the benefits of the Special Olympics reach everyone.
Students can come out and they get to be active during the school day. It teaches them camaraderie and the ability to be able to join together as a team and also getting along with their peer tutors, and it also teaches peer tutors about students with special needs.
Although it is too late to volunteer this year, volunteers are always welcome for next year's events. It is free to attend, and every child diagnosed with mental impairments or autism is welcome to join. Each year, the month of April is set aside for a special literary art. WJMH reporter Lakin Morris is standing by in the studio with details on National Poetry Month.
National Poetry Month is held every April and is the biggest literary celebration in the world. National Poetry Month is held to celebrate poets and their craft. Various events are held throughout the month by the Academy of American Poets and other poetry organizations. The mission is to celebrate poetry in all of its forms and to bring more attention to the art of poetry. In 2002, the Academy of American Poets organized the first Poetry and the Creative Mind Gala to raise funds in support of National Poetry Month. Each year, publishers, booksellers, educators, and organizations use the month of April to encourage creativity. John Marshall High School Poetry Out Loud Club advisor Sarah Fincham believes poetry is a personal form of writing anybody can do.
I think poetry is important because it comes from a personal place. It's about your perceptions and your thoughts and your feelings and your experiences, and so because of that, it's accessible to all. Anybody has the potential to be a poet.
Many schools have Poetry Out Loud clubs that have participated in special activities to honor National Poetry Month. Reporting in Studio 117B, I'm Lakin Morris for WJMH News.
Thanks, Lakin. If you're interested in celebrating poetry, you can join the Academy of American Poets and show your support year-round.
When we come back, Sarris Candies is a very sweet place to spend a day.
Stay right here because there is more WJMH Reports on right after this break.
Welcome back to WJMH Reports on WLU-TV. I'm Emily McLean. Corey Nollinger and I are being joined by Shayla Klein, who got a behind-the-scenes look at how Sarris Candy is made.
It was really interesting to see inside the factory. They even had like the old house that the Sarris family used to live in. And that was really cool to see.
Yeah, it was really cool to see all the exclusive stuff that not everyone gets to see. And they actually had tubes that carried chocolate throughout the whole factory. And it reminded me a lot of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, I was really jealous that you guys got to go on this story because I'm a really big fan of Sarris Candy and candy in general. So I was really jealous.
Yeah. Have you ever wondered how Sarris chocolate-covered pretzels are made? Step inside the chocolate factory to find out. The process begins by carefully selecting the pretzels. It's important to pick pretzels that aren't broken. Then the pretzels go through a machine and get smothered in chocolate. As a finishing touch, the machine will also drizzle chocolate on the top. Then the pretzels go through a drying process to harden the chocolate on the pretzel. Sarris has tubes that pumps the chocolate throughout the factory. Chocolate is certainly a delightful snack. What Sarris employee Norm Candelore enjoys most about his job is the ability to make people happy.
The chocolate business and candy is a happy business. Unlike most businesses, when people come into our store or we sell chocolate, it's for a happy purchase. It's for somebody you love. It's for somebody you care about. It's for a boss. It's for somebody that might be in the hospital sick. You're trying to get them a get well gift. It's just always a happy purchase. So it's a happy place. It's never a sad place. It's always a happy place.
Frank Sarris decided he could make better chocolate than the competitors, so he started Sarris Candies in the 1960s in the basement of his house. Soon after, Frank Sarris earned enough money to quit his job and buy his own chocolate store. 5 years later, the store was expanded to how it stands today. Frank Sarris passed away in 2010, and his son, William Sarris, took over the family business. Sarris believes what makes Sarris the best is their experience.
And of course, everybody says we use the best beans, the best ingredients. But what we do differently is if you get a really great chef and just a home cook and you give them the same ingredients, that chef's going to make a better product. And that's what we do. We know what we're doing. We've got a lot of experience in doing what we do. So we know what we do and we do it well.
In 2012, a great fire burnt down much of the factory. Fortunately, the company was able to rebuild and make their store even better. Take a trip to Canonsburg, Pennsylvania, and visit this fantastic shop.
Origami is a fun way to fuel your creativity. You can make almost anything. It makes you focus constantly to get every fold and crease the right way, which will cause your hand-eye coordination to increase. You can start with easy designs like small animals or objects to harder designs like large 3D objects, animals, people, and many other things. If you would like to learn how to do origami or are looking for something more challenging, you can go to origami-club.com. Again, that website is origami-club.com. Scientists have created an unpowered and wearable exoskeleton that helps you walk efficiently by reducing the amount of energy required for each step by 7%, which is equivalent to taking 9 pounds off your body. This low-cost device works without any computers or batteries, and according to its inventors, the exoskeleton can boost the performance of the Achilles tendon and calf muscles, absorbing small amounts of energy when the foot hits the ground and releasing it when the foot lifts off of the ground. The exoskeleton is attached to the lower leg and foot and is hinged at the ankle. A clutch and spring act in parallel with the calf muscles and Achilles tendon. The clutch mechanism functions with a ratchet and pawl, which mechanically engage the spring when the foot is on the ground and disengage it when the foot is in the air.
John Kessner-Rankin is once again our Weekend Pics photographer. John always brings some fun and creative pictures, and our own Travis Strait has given us the music for this week. Let's take a look at the incredible pictures John has brought us and listen to the amazing music brought to us by Travis Strait. Thanks, John, for giving us amazing pictures every week. Sarris Candies was so fun because I'm honestly a huge fan of chocolate.
Sarris Candy is the best chocolate too.
It is. They gave us a lot of samples while we were there, and we didn't deny it. We were like, yeah, sure, I'll take them.
I think everybody hates to admit it, but I think everybody likes chocolate a little bit too much. And I'm actually, like Corey said earlier, jealous you guys got to see that behind the scenes look there of how chocolate was made. And like you said, it reminds you of Willy Wonka, so that's pretty cool.
You see, my favorite candy has always been Whoppers, the like chocolate-covered malted milk balls. And I think the reason that is because my sister never liked them, so I was able to eat all of them whenever I got them.
Yeah. We would like to thank Comcast Channel 14 and our teacher, Mr. Wood, for helping us put our show together and bring it to you every week.
We would like to thank everyone who took part in the story this week and all of you for watching.
Make sure to watch next week for even more stories from around your community. For Emily McLean and the entire WJMH Media family, thanks for watching and have a nice day.